Utah may soon have a new law that would provide firearm training for teachers with a concealed carry permit. They would be able to get free annual training on how to defend their classrooms in the face of an active threat. According to the measure, teachers who take this training would be protected from civil liability if they use the gun at school while acting in good faith and without gross negligence. The measure has made it to the Republican governor's desk. He hasn't said whether or not he plans to sign it into law. This push to arm educators in school, we've seen it grow since 2013 after the deadly shooting at Sandy Hook Elementary in Newtown, Connecticut. Since then, more than 30 states have enacted some sort of legislation allowing school employees to carry guns. Joining us now is Jason Winder. He teaches history at a high school in Utah, and he has been bringing his gun to school with him for years. Thank you for being with us, Jason. How long have you been an educator?
This is my 7th year teaching in a rural high school in Utah, like you said.
And how long have you been a gun owner?
I grew up around firearms my whole life. My parents taught me the 4 rules of firearm safety, and so I've been pretty comfortable around firearms for quite a while. One thing I liked about Utah was that when I decided to become an educator, we could already carry firearms with a concealed firearms permit, and that was something that I've always felt comfortable with just as a private citizen. So this bill is kind of interesting because it kind of takes us from being private citizens to being more interactive with the local law enforcement and things like that.
Right. So you welcome it. At what point in your teaching career and your history as a gun owner, your training intersect where you thought, I'd like to have my gun in the classroom? I need it at school for protection.
Yeah, that's a great question. I grew up, I was in school as middle schooler in 1999, right? So I've kind of grown up in this era where unfortunately these things do happen. So when I decided to become an educator, it was always something that was already on my mind. And I live in Utah, like I said, and so that opportunity's been here. But again, it's been as a private citizen. So these bills, like Utah, I always point to the Florida bill, the Aaron Feast Guardian Program, give teachers training to better effectively protect our students. That's what's important here is the ability to try to keep our students safe.
Have you ever felt the need to reach for your gun at school? Has there ever been a threat that's risen to that level?
There hasn't been at my school, and most schools are never going to have an incident, but even just like lockdown drills and things like that, like they just being able to know that I can protect myself and the people in my classroom is just a benefit that I like to have. And I don't think every teacher is comfortable, and I don't think every teacher should carry, but I like the opportunity to potentially get some training if this bill does get signed into law.
What do you say to critics who are concerned about you and other educators having guns on campus, those who say it makes the school more dangerous?
Yeah, I've heard that a lot. And one of the things I just recently saw was someone saying, well, they don't have enough training. And so my response to them is, then let's talk to state legislatures. Let's get more training for the teachers who are willing to do this job. The Florida bill, I always go back to that one because they require 144 hours of training, which I think is excellent. They have different types of training, firearms training, suicide prevention, de-escalation tactics. So if you're not comfortable with us doing this job, let's get it so you are comfortable with us doing this job and get us that training. And I would just add that, this is professional development. So let's add in this legislation that this training does count as professional development, and maybe even potentially give us some funding so teachers can get paid to get this training.
Yeah, and continue that training year after year. Jason Winder, thank you for your time, sir, on this. This is one we will continue to follow as we're seeing it become an issue of importance in a number of states. Thank you, sir. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.